How's it going, YouTube? Yeah, Pat Mac here, coach of the Sacramento Saints / playing in the quarterfinals. We're in the playoffs. That's what I'm trying to say. We're in the playoffs of the BBL, playing a rematch of our Week 5 game against MidPokeMaster, coach of the Kentucky Torracats. You can see our team up above, their team down below. Both teams rated in speed order, of course, as well as 6 Pokemon that we are bringing and 6 Pokemon that I think that MidPokeMaster is going to bring to our match. I am actually rocking the exact same 6 and almost the exact 6 same sets that I brought last time I played him. I'm kind of expecting him to switch things up. The only change I have on the list of Mons that you can see here is Crobats coming instead of the Alolan Persian that he had last time. I think that's a potential change that he goes with. But aside from that, I'm kind of expecting a lot of the same stuff. Maybe Conkeldurr comes, maybe Sylveon comes, but the team he brought was pretty good. I was just able to win that match in Week 5. So we'll see what he decides to do in terms of switch it up. But all the team's the same. Neither one of us have made any transactions. So Cinderace is still amazing in this matchup. We severely threaten his offensive threats between Genesect and Kyurem and outspeed them. His hazard removal or hazard game in general isn't particularly amazing. Crobat plus Conkeldurr being his only hazard removal, and then his only hazard setter. Okay, there's 2 of them technically. There's Diglett and Rhyperior. So I'm just not really expecting him to have many hazards. And then pivots I think are going to be pretty important in this match, just like they were before. Having U-turn and flip turn and things like that, Volt switch. All of those things are going to be important in this match, and getting our predictions right in terms of our switches is also going to be important as well. So we'll see what 6 decides to bring here in just a moment. Okay, here we are in the match, and okay, so he did switch things up. He doesn't have the Alolan Persian. He does have the Conkeldurr though, which makes me think he probably does not have a way to get rid of hazards. If he's running default Conkeldurr, I'll be impressed. It totally is possible though. Don't get me wrong. Okay, so my lead against this team, I'm not really sure how I want to lead against this team, actually. I feel like Vikavolt probably has a solid enough lead against everything that I'm okay with just like getting webs up immediately and kind of going from there. I'm pretty sure I can take any hit from any Mon. Minus maybe like a Rhyperior, but I have a good switch in against that. And yeah, I'm gonna go with this, and then we'll see how this goes. Gotta remember my calcs for this team. It's been a little while since I last looked at them. But good luck, have fun over to MidPokeMaster. It should be a fun match. And he does make an adjustment, right? So we'll see what he ends up going with in the end here. Okay, that's the Genesect. Now I don't actually remember if I can take hits from this particular Mon. Like if it's Flamethrower, and I did not look at what boost he got. I was looking at a different screen. He got an attack boost, that's right, okay. Yeah, so I think I'm okay to take a hit here, to be honest. So I'm just gonna put up Sticky Webs right now. And then we'll see where we go from here. I wonder what he thought I would lead with. He does have Bug Buzz, okay. And we took a good amount of damage from that, and we're down to 97. I was expecting for him to be a special attacker, and it kind of looks like from that damage that he is one. So I kind of want to just roost here, honestly, because it doesn't look like this is doing enough damage to me. So I'm feeling okay. I shouldn't die from another Bug Buzz, so I should be able to roost this damage off. Okay, now the special defense drop is pretty bad, but I can roost here, and then I think my play is to go into... Ooh, good question. What is my play? I could probably go Keldeo. Right? I could probably go Keldeo. Because I don't take too much damage from a Bug Buzz, I don't think. And Keldeo isn't really doing anything specific, per se. So I think that that's okay. It should deal a fair amount of damage, don't get me wrong. Okay, yeah, it does some, but not too bad. I think on this play, I want to flip turn on the incoming Slowbro. I don't think there's necessarily a reason for me not to. And if he goes into something else, then he goes into something else. Yeah, there's the Slowbro. I think on this, we can go into Vikavolt again. And I'll just fire off an Energy Ball. Let's see, are you Rocky Helmet? That's a crit. Dang, look at that crit damage. Okay, he's not Rocky Helmet. Just good information to have. But we go back into Vikavolt, and I want to go with an Energy Ball here because I don't want to necessarily let in the Rhyperior for free, and this will still hit this mon, like if they decide to stay in. The Pokemon that I would be maybe more concerned about would be something like the... Okay, we see its leftovers too. But yeah, Energy Ball's totally fine. And we should be able to get a good hit off on anything. Like, we don't want to do too much damage to some mons, but yeah, there's the Rhyperior. Okay, this is the mon I wanted to catch, so I'm glad I did this. And we should be faster than this, like 100% now, so I'm probably just going to go for an Energy Ball again. If we don't KO. That looks like a KO to me. Alright, that's nice. Rhyperior was a pain last time. So one mon down, one less mon to worry about. And that's his only Rock Setter, so we don't need to worry about any hazards from his side of the field now. So we'll see what he decides to go with. Not really sure what he goes into. Kyurem? Okay. That's fine with me. I do want to keep this healthy, so I am going to swap. Okay, so we see no Boots this time. If I remember correctly, last time it was Boots. So I'm going to go into Grimmsnarl. This will let me know what item it is. And then we should get a sense of... Well, knowing what item it is going to give me a sense of like what kind of damage it's going to deal. Oh, they swap. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's totally fine. I kind of wanted to know what item it was, but knowing what item this is good too. Yeah, knowing what item this is totally fine. But this is under webs as well, so let's see what they go for. And this is Scarf. Okay, super good information to have. I figured it would be, but again, it's nice to know. I would expect a U-turn from them, and I'll just let him take the Rocky Helmet chip. Yep, U-turn to take the Rocky Helmet chip. Definitely expected. We actually don't really need any chip on this one because we Oko it with Cinderace, but nothing else on my team really switches into Genesect that well, so... Yeah, Conkeldurr is a bit of a problem, though. So I think my best option for dealing with Conkeldurr, it is Guts, Flame Orb. Yeah. my best option of dealing with this mon is hope it's... I don't know. Hope it doesn't do anything to me. Okay, I kind of want to go into Keldeo. Oh, if he close combats, I could just straight up die, though. That's not exactly a good thing. Although then I would know. Okay, do I need this mon for anything? No, this is probably... Okay, this is probably what Landorus needs to do, is it needs to be the switch in for Conkeldurr. And if I can get it down to -1, then I'm taking some hits a little bit better. A little. a little. Just a little. Yeah. I don't think I want to knock off necessarily. I kind of want to just Earth Power, to be honest. Like, I hit some things fairly hard. Or maybe I could get Rocks up. I know that his, yeah, maybe I can get Rocks up right now. I'm 100% expecting him to stay in, to be honest. Do I need Chip on this Mon for Cinderace to KO? Yeah, I kind of do, actually. How well do I take hits on other Mons? Not particularly well, and I need some of the other ones. Actually, I do okay with Vikavolt, so I think I am going to get Stealth Rocks here. I'm kind of expecting an Ice Punch, to be honest. Yeah, I'm kind of expecting an Ice Punch. Now, in minus an Ice Punch, I'm sure KOs me. Yep. But I think I valued Rocks right there. Just as a way to get some chip damage on to everything on his team. He will take some burn damage from Flame More Bright. But that's a play so that every time Kyurem comes in, it gets threatened, right? That's the main goal right there. And this sets it up so that at -1, the Keldeo is not as scary. So I don't necessarily have anything that switches into this very well. So I think at this point I want to just, well, hold on. I really think Slowbro comes out, right? And now I'm in a situation where if I go into Vikavolt, then I can surf, I can Volt Switch freely. It really depends on what they're thinking they want this Mon to do. This is an interesting decision point because if I don't, well, yeah, I'm gonna flip turn. If they stay in, then they stay in, right? Okay, cool. Okay, they switch. If they stayed in, I was gonna be a little scared. But I think at this point, I can go into Vikavolt and I can Volt Switch because there's no Rhyperior anymore, so I can get that momentum too. And getting the, yeah, and getting that momentum will be really nice. But we have Rocks up, so every time we get that pivot game going, we're in a much better position. Again, we don't have our Landorus, which is a little scary, so like, the Conkeldurr is potentially picking up a KO whenever it comes in, and that's a problem. Don't get me wrong, that's a huge problem. And the game of what's his face? Genesect switching into Conkeldurr when I bring in Stack Attacka is a problem. Don't get me wrong, that's a huge problem. Alright, this is fine. So I get some chip damage on this, which is awesome. And we'll go back into Keldeo. And I think at this point, like, they still have the safe play of Slowbro. And if I flip turn, I'm totally okay with going into Vikavolt here. So I am going to flip turn. Like an Aura Sphere would make a lot of sense here, but again, if they go into Slowbro, then I lose that momentum and that pivot game. And I can look to pick up some chip on Mons by doing this. So I'm okay with it. Yep, they swap again. That's fine. Eventually, they're going to try to call me on one of these buffs, right? Okay, that's awesome. Because this taking chip damage is really good for me. And this lets me get in Cinderace. We know there's Scarf, so we know that, we know we have a lot of stuff that outspeeds, actually. But this is my free opportunity to get in Cinderace, and we can go for some damage. U-turn will absolutely chunk the, whatever that Mon is. The Slowbro. But I don't think that they stay in with this, right? Like, do you want to lose this Mon? I don't think you really do, right? If they decide to stay in, which would be absolutely insane. They do stay in. Respect, buddy. Respect. I'm gonna go into Keldeo. Cool, okay. It's nice to get the crit, right? But chip damage is chip damage. Actually, could I mean, they're gonna swap, right? Like, if I just go into Stack Attacka, they U-turn, and then Genesect is dead to any hit. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Even if they U-turn and go into Conkeldurr, I'm probably just gonna sack off my Stack Attacka, to be honest. Because... Oh, okay, cool. That's a lot of damage. I don't think I live another one. I know there's Scarf, though. Oh, that doesn't actually help me very much. Unless I want to go into, like, Vikavolt, per se, as an option. I don't think there's necessarily a reason to do that, although... Well, let me think here. So, if I go into Vikavolt, and they're a Genesect that we know is Scarfed, and it's Scarfed in the Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt really shouldn't do much damage to me. I'm doing a quick calc to get a sense of how much damage I would take. Okay, basically nothing. Let's keep this around. If they swap, then, yeah, they do swap. Are they gonna go Kyurem? I'd go Kyurem, yeah. But we know they're not Boots, right? Because they were affected by the webs. So they're gonna take rocks damage, and they're gonna get the speed drop. Now, if I had just attacked there, which I really thought about, then that might have been a good opportunity for me too. But this is okay, because I'll go into Grimmsnarl right here, and I know I can take some. I know I don't take too much damage, but we have Rocks up, which is fantastic. So he's getting that chip damage every time he comes in. And let's figure out what item he is. I'm kind of wondering if it is Specs this time, because it wasn't able to break Grimmsnarl last time. It is Specs. Okay. How well do we take this Ice Beam? Okay, that's exactly 100 damage. I'm gonna Drain Punch. I don't want to Sucker Punch. I want to Darkest Lariat, or I want to Drain Punch. And I'm not sure which one I want to do, because I'm not sure which Mon comes in. Spirit Break isn't a bad call either. Spirit Break is a bad call if Melmetal comes in, but I'm feeling okay with I have Vikavolt. Yeah, we know this is Specs now. So I'm debating. So this is good for Melmetal, and good for this. Do I want to let Melmetal in for free? Not really. Let's go Drain Punch. I don't think that. I mean, they might actually just stay in and attack again. Yeah. So it's probably a roll, to be honest. Yeah. I considered going Keldeo, which I think my best option is just to go Ronaldo this time. Oh, I forgot to write down the other KO. What did we lose? We lost... Oh yeah, Conk. Honestly, I think I just want to KO this. Yeah, I'm gonna low kick it. Because I think they're calling some of my plays now, and so I want to make sure that I get damage. Okay, that's fine. So Conk KO'd Lando, and then Kyurem KO'd, what did Kyurem KO? Kyurem KO'd Grimm. Now, I don't necessarily have a good switch into now 2 of his Mons, which, that's a problem. That's a problem. But we do get rid of Genesect, which means that our Stack Attacka is not as important. So how do I want to play this? Do they even bother staying in? I don't think they do, right? So I'm going to U-turn here. And then I almost want to go into Keldeo because it outspeeds everything. Now we do a lot of damage to this Mon. Like it's going to probably teleport here. Yeah. That's damage. That's fantastic. I'm going to go into Keldeo. Because I'm expecting a teleport, and I want this teleport to not go into anything that I'm super afraid of. So Ace KO'd Genesect also. Because we know we have speed on everything. Yeah, they go Conkeldurr. Okay. In that case, I want chip on this. Yeah, I want chip on this so that I can pick up the KO here. The other alternative is I go into Stakataka, which doesn't sound like a bad play at all. Just because I don't need Stakataka. And I can get a sense of what kind of set this is running, while also getting some helmet chip on it. I kind of like that, actually. Right? I kind of like how that sounds. Because I don't, like, okay, so I'm just going to assume max HP Conkeldurr. Yeah, if it's max HP Conkeldurr, like I'm not doing as much as I need to, and it's probably KOing me. So I think I flip turn here and go into what's it, Stakataka. Yeah, because we just want chip on this, and it'll put it into range of Surf, or it'll put it into range of basically anything. So this is 100% a sack. Totally okay with doing this. Because it's, yeah, we don't need this one anymore. But Conk picks up the KO on stack, and now we get a chance to bring in basically anything we want. Cinderace is probably the easiest one to do. Now I do want to make sure that I can pick up a KO against this Mon. Yeah, Pyro Ball would do it. And I probably have to go for Pyro Ball. Yeah, I probably have to go for Pyro Ball here. And if he decides to swap, then he decides to swap. But I hit everything for good damage, except for the Slowbro, which I don't think that he's going to give me. Well, would he? Maybe. Yeah, I don't think he would. He does swap, okay. He goes Kyurem. Okay, well, I'm glad to hit this with the Pyro Ball. So he's sacking Kyurem here. Why is he sacking Kyurem? I don't know if that makes a lot of sense to me. Unless he thinks I'm going to U-turn. But I've got chip on the mons that I need chip on, so... At this point, we're just picking up KOs. So we pick up the KO on Kyurem. And now I do need to be a little careful of if Melmetal comes in here, because... okay, I KO'd this with a hit, too. Yeah, I think I might have this, then. Because I'm going to U-turn. And then I can go into... Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to go into Keldeo. Could I also go Vikavolt? Because of how much damage do I do with Vikavolt? Probably not enough. But I actually don't mind this as an option. I kind of like this better. I like this better. I really wish I had Grim, actually, because if I had Grim, I would want to be able to scout this item. If he's Thunder Punch, I actually live it from... Ooh, not if he's Banded, though. But I also KO with Aura Sphere, so that's fine. Maybe he's Chople, but if he's Chople, I don't die from a Thunder Punch, so I don't know. Cool. So we'll pick up this KO. Melmetal was 100% a threat, so we need to be able to deal with that. And I think he probably goes Slowbro. That's fine. At this point, he's just getting a little bit of HP on the Mon. But I think I'm going to go... Okay, quick calc for if Conkeldurr is crazy enough to be like max speed, Underwebs does Vikavolt outspeed? I'm gonna guess yes. Oh. Okay, maybe. But I don't need Vikavolt to win this fight, so... Can I just surf until I die? I'm gonna flip turn. I mean, if he like... Yeah, I don't want to go into Cinderace right here. I want to go into Vikavolt. But I think I'm okay in this in-game scenario. So I might not outspeed Conkeldurr. Oh. Okay, that's not expected. That's a cool bring. I really like that bring. I think it's a really good option. Huh. So I think I'm just gonna Energy Ball. I don't think he KOs me. I'm just gonna stay in. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you're not particularly offensive. Oh, okay. Do I actually want to KO? Is another question. Okay, how many turns of Trick Room are there? How many turns of Trick Room? Because I don't want to have Trick Room up when Slowbro dives. Okay, so this should be... There should be 2 turns left? There's 3 turns left. Okay, in that case, I'm gonna Roost. Yeah, I don't want to KO this. Like, he's giving me this one, I don't want it. I don't want it right now. Crit burn, whatever. I don't care. Like, I need to Roost here. I need to make sure that he doesn't have enough turns of Trick Room to win the game. I don't care if he swaps, to be honest. That really doesn't matter. So I'm gonna Roost again right here. If he goes Conkeldurr, then I probably have to give him something, but it doesn't matter because Ace wins in the end. Okay, if I Volt Switch here, I give him Keldeo. If Ace comes in, I don't know, if Conk comes in right here. Well, Conk comes in. That's great. If I KO, I give him Keldeo. Trick Room ends, then I win? Okay, I think that's the way to go. There's another option. I could have Roosted there again, but I thought there was a chance that he would go into Conk. And I didn't want to give him too many turns of Trick Room. Although maybe it would have just been better if I had swapped. Maybe Vikavolt is a sack right here. So we KO the Slowbro. And we should be able to win this game. Diff really doesn't matter, so like I'm gonna bring I'm gonna check Trick Room just to make sure. I think this is the last turn of Trick Room though. So I'm gonna swap into yeah. We pick up the KO with anything right here. So I'm gonna go into okay, let's check Trick Room turns. Yeah, this is the last turn of Trick Room. Perfect. Okay, so we'll go into Vikavolt. We'll just sack this off, and then we KO with Surf, or we KO with like Low Kick. Is fine too. Oh yeah, if he has a minus defense now, then we 100% pick up this KO. So can't KO Vikavolt. But yeah, we couldn't give him too many turns of Trick Room. Yeah, we'll take a Mach Punch. Yep, we 100% take a Mach Punch. And that should be us going to the next round. Very exciting! Yep, Surf should pick up this KO, and alright, we've made it to the next round of the playoffs. I believe we are top 4 now, so pretty excited. Good game over to MidPokeMaster, of course. Definitely go check out his channel. He's had an amazing run this season. But his Genesect and his Kyurem have been absolutely tearing this league apart. So go check it out if you want to see how to use those two mons together, or for any ideas that he's been working with. But good game over to him. And if you'd like to see some more of our content, whether it is VGC or singles, this is the place to be. Like, subscribe, and all that stuff. And I'll catch you on the next one.